Just like I said in my last video, I'm going to be reviewing Top Boy Season 4 when it's out. And I asked everyone in that video if they would prefer if I did one long video around 20 to 30 minutes where I review the entire season. That's option 1. Or option 2, which is where I do 2 videos. One video where I review episodes 1 to 4 and another video which I'll release a few days later after the first one where I review episodes 5 to 8. So guys, if you haven't picked an option out of those 2, make sure you do so, because the one that gets the most votes will be the one I go with. And so far more people have picked option 2. So as it stands, I'm going to go with option 2 as it stands though. So yeah, anyone that hasn't picked an option yet, make sure you do so. But let's get into the video now. Ats. Where do I start with him? As we all know, Ats was recruited by Jack and he was deceived by her and Deshane, but especially Deshane, because Deshane was the one that came up with the strategy, and they got him to work for free by making him think that he just happened to get robbed, when in fact the whole thing was a setup. They planned to rob him, because Kieran, who works for Deshane, he's part of Summer House, was the one that ended up robbing Ats. So the whole plan was to rob Ats and get him to work for them for free. And now in the trailer there's a point where it shows Ats is written on a piece of paper and it says 07 to 2020. I'll put a picture of it here. And that scene in the trailer is accompanied by Deshane saying, "We can't have people come on the block and stab one of our youngers." So from that we know 2 things. 1 is that Ats was stabbed and he's dead. 2 is that Deshane at that point may not know who it was that killed Ats. And the reason why I say that is because look at the choice of words from Deshane. He says, "We can't have people come on the block and stab one of our youngers." He doesn't mention who it was that stabbed Ats. So I suspect that he may not know who it was that did it. I could be wrong, but that's what I suspect. At least at that point in the trailer, he may not know who it was that killed Ats. Now, I think that they're going to start the season off with Ats being dead. I say that because, look, they've already revealed the death in the trailer. They've already told us that he's dead. So it would make more sense to start the season off with him being dead already. And it could just be a thing where they say that Ats' death is Ats was killed by some random character and they leave it at that and they don't really go deeper into it. They could do something like that. Or, and it's a big or, it could be one of the other characters that we've already been introduced to that killed Ats. It could be. And if it's the latter, let's look at who had motive to take him out. The first suspect would be Kit, the big fat fucker, as Deshane would say. And if you guys remember Kit, he was Jamie's number 2 and good friend. Like, he was there for Jamie when he found out that, he was there for Jamie when Jamie felt like he let his brothers down, and Jamie was staying at his place for a while towards the back end of season 3. So he's a good friend to Jamie. But the reason why I say it could be him, it could be Kit, is because he already tried to kill Ats when he found out that he's the reason that Jamie got arrested. If you guys remember, towards the back end of season 3, he went over to Ats' house with that big gun, fired a couple bullets, tried to kill Ats but couldn't, and then left. And on top of that, we know that Kit may be getting into some serious shit this season, some madness. Cause in this scene right here, in the trailer, he looks mad stressed. And he looks like he's just done something. Could this be related to the Ats death? Possibly, but I don't know. But overall though, we know that Kit has tried to kill Ats in the past, so it wouldn't surprise me if this time he actually got the job done, or he paid someone to kill Ats or something like that. So yeah, possibly Kit ate him. Possibly he ate him. Stabbed him. In general though, the ZTs, they would have an issue with Ats because of everything that went down in season 3. He played a part in getting Jamie arrested. And I think that Jamie, he's the next suspect in my opinion. I don't think Jamie would kill Ats. I don't think he would do that. I don't think he would kill a kid. And I don't think he would set someone up to kill him. And I think that his anger would be mainly directed at Deshane, because Deshane was the one that got Steph and Aaron involved and all that stuff. So yeah, I think Jamie's anger is going to be directed at Deshane. I don't think he would I don't think he's the one that killed Axe or had anything to do with that death. But I don't know. I'm thinking, did one of the ZT members order someone to kill Axe or something like that? That wouldn't shock me. I'm not saying that's definitely the case, but I'm saying that wouldn't shock me if it's the case. And Steph, like, he's gonna have a hard time dealing with his boy's death. That's gonna steer him into the drug game, I think. And he's gonna want answers on who killed Axe. He's gonna go looking for that person. He's gonna go looking for revenge. And I suspect that's why he's holding a gun in the trailer. And maybe the person that he's holding a gun at is the same person that murdered Axe. Possibly, I could be wrong, but possibly. And Jamie needs to keep a close eye on his brother. He needs to keep a close eye on Steph. Because if his little brother joins that lifestyle, like gets involved in the drug game, like there's a higher likelihood that he's gonna follow the same fate as Axe. So Jamie needs to do whatever he can to steer Steph away from the drug game. But yeah, all in all though, overall, wouldn't it be mad though if Steph was the one that killed Axe all this time? That it's actually Steph that killed us. That would be crazy. That would be some mad plot twist, you know. If Steph ends up if Steph ends up being the one that killed Axe. But I doubt that's the case though. I highly doubt it. But yeah, that would be mad though if Steph killed Axe to get revenge for putting his brother in prison and everything like that. That would be crazy. But yeah, like I said, I highly doubt it. I don't think Steph would do that. I don't think that's the case though. But yeah, that's it for this video really. That's it for this video. I just wanted to throw some possibilities out there in this one. And guys, leave your thoughts in the comments below if there's any other parts of season 4 that you guys may want me to do videos on, or any parts of the trailer that you guys may want me to talk about and do a video on. Mention it in the comments. And yeah guys, we're 1 week out. Can you believe it? We're 1 week out from season 4 after a 2.5 year wait. It's crazy. But yeah, I can't wait. Next week, season 4. And yeah guys, in a bit.